Abojani is in the habit of helping us grow.
What I take home is invest to win, but not with the mind of not to lose.
Every seed, every money is a seed, so value it.
Live within your means or earn more, but earn more.
Public skills, and also try to participate in this politics as well.
You can have everything, but not at the same time. Learning how to embrace politics and maneuver around it.
Pay yourself first.
Financial freedom is being able to eat what you want.
The most important thing and the beautiful thing about this session is that we come out with at least one thing we can go with at home. So from our own small little groups, we have something that we've discussed. So can I just go home and execute?
If you're not in the habit of knowing what's happening, please change that. And also, if there are rooms you desire to be invited, pursue. Oftentimes we find ourselves in roles, you desired it, you moved, things have become toxic. What do you do?
Why do you need to save money? Three simple or easy. Those are two different words. 3 easy ways, may not be simple, but easy ways in which you can save money and how you can start your journey. So when you talk about bonds, stocks, talk about rights and all those things, you're actually talking about investor. Because investor is to be at a position where money is making money for you without you knowing how it's making money. Question we are looking at is the reason for saving. George Clayson, for those who've read, The Richest Man in Babylon. It's a very good book. If you have not got it, please get it. It has got fantastic tips. One of the tips I'm going to talk about is from George Clayson, who wrote the book The Richest Man in Babylon, and he says financial freedom, and that can be defined differently by different people. Financial freedom comes to people who save at least 10% of their income over their lifetime. Why do you need to save money? One is for investment, but I've put 3 words there. You must ask yourself, why do I want to invest? After you get an answer, why? And then after you get that answer, ask yourself for a third answer, why? If you can't answer, then I think you're not ready, even for the investment.
What can the small investor do today with the knowledge you've learned to be able to improve their odds of actually making more than 2 shillings or 3 shillings on the stock market?
If you are going to start investing, it doesn't matter, so long as you can meet the minimum, make a start.
The people that we need to talk to first of all would be what you'd call the common man, and then we have the investors. So I think with the training or the experience I'd had with the Abojani training, I figured if we could at least get the type of people or break this investment jargon to a lot of people, we would need somebody who has some form of experience in the capital markets and can communicate well, as well as as well as has a community that has people who are actively investing in the capital market. We are very pleased to be partnering with them because we actually see the value, and we appreciate that you've invited us to be here.
Yeah, my name is Bente. We're having a partnership with Abojani because when you're speaking about wealth creation, finance, investment, actually the bottom of any wealth pyramid is what? Pyramid, sorry, I'm German, is protection. So what you should think about at first is always how do you protect what you have, and what you have is your health, is your assets.
I have to thank Monsieur Moyocho for his explanations. And one of the things he said was, there are people in this room who can help you not to make the same mistake that many of us made. I grew up with an old woman, my grandmother, and she taught me the kind of wisdom that is not easy to learn nowadays. But we're thankful for Abojani, because you are bridging the gap here.
Another thing about the AB Digitrader app, it's a lot all that tech-averse will have done some online courses, but I would say it's smooth and efficient to use. We have come to take feedback from our investors. We have come to understand that I do not need to leave the app to go and top up on M-Pesa. So there is a pop-up there, and any time that I have an issue, we also have a section whereby you can directly give your issue from the app to us to come to our side.
First of all, we want to appreciate all our speakers for today.
And we're really grateful to have Catherine Muraga sitting with us all this time. So it is an honor. I always tell people about social capital. I believe now you can see why I'm normally very passionate about that. Yeah, and Ken Monyoncho, I watched his clip on YouTube. So that is also social capital and the connection that you have. And through our friendship with Abojani, we've been able to connect with Mr. Kimani, who has been very supportive. And you can see he's giving you practical insights, the wisdom that you won't find elsewhere. And that's the reason why we bring these conversations. I know during the day-to-day activities, we are very busy in our businesses, our careers, but sometimes you need to pull out, get out of there, and just connect with life. So these are life skills that will take with us forever, and we call them timeless content that we are looking at.
So that is worth it for both of them to receive. Yeah? This protocol can confuse you. He just hasn't